that he observes from a distance to entertain him. Your life is his life. Your life is his opportunity to live, to move, to have his being on this earth. Can you see why God is so committed to your freedom? There's nothing in God that desires to limit you, that desires to control you. God has no agenda to manipulate you. Don't confuse God with religion. God has got only one agenda for your life. And that is to set you free, to be fully and truly yourself. Because when you are fully and truly yourself, God can be uniquely himself through you. So God anticipated your life. He's excited about your life. And I'm just so excited about what is being revealed this weekend. Because there's some concepts that we've allowed ourselves to dress God up into that has made him a confusing, double-faced, schizophrenic God. And we're going to break down those concepts this weekend. We're going to deconstruct some of the theologies that I've held for a long time. But, the more I started loving and experiencing him, the more he so gently, and sometimes not so gently, just showed me how wrong I've been concerning him. He is better than what you've been told. He's more wonderful, more embracing, more loving, larger than what you've ever imagined. That's why when Jesus, I'm closing with this, I hope. That's why when Jesus was, he tells the story that the Queen of Sheba heard about Solomon and his wisdom and his wealth, but she thought surely, like all the other stories about, great kings and their wealth, this is another legend that's exaggerated. And eventually she had enough of all the stories and she thought, I'm going to experience this for myself. I'm going to go and she loads up the camel. She's going to impress. And she meets Solomon and afterwards she says, I thought the stories were exaggerated. Half of it wasn't told me. And when Jesus says, a greater than Solomon is here, you do your best to exaggerate who he is. You do your best to exaggerate what he's done. And when you've done your best, the half of it has not been told. Karl Barth said, it is not our theological responsibility to put a limit on the length and the breadth and the height of the love of God, but to seek out exactly how far it extends. Because whenever you think you found a boundary, that boundary is going to forever bug you. Because that boundary does not belong to the boundaryless God. See, if there's one thing that Jesus revealed in his earthly ministry is that if there's ever a time where we draw a line between us and them, and people did it there just like they do it now. Now we the believers, we the Christians, and they the whatever else. Same in Jesus' day, we are the faithful, We are the ones who know the Scriptures. And Jesus reveals whenever you draw a line, He is on the other side. Whenever you draw a line to separate yourself, this is what really irritated the people. I mean, the religious leaders in the beginning, they were quite hopeful that He would be the Messiah because He showed some potential. I mean, He healed some people and He could enforce God's will, and they really hoped He would continue to do this. This is the kind of Messiah we've been hoping for. But then He got ever more irritating. In the stories He was telling about grace, and the heroes are always the least, the last, the lost, the little. It's all the ones that we put on the other side of our line. And they're the heroes. Amazing. He's so excited to reveal Himself this weekend as the one that is more amazing than what you've ever imagined. The one who is more obsessed with who you are than what you've been aware of. The one who wants to come to declare to you in the preaching of the gospel that He is completely, absolutely, totally, head over heels in love with you. Papa, we thank You for Your self-revelation. We thank You for this amazing opportunity to encounter You, to enjoy Your company. We thank You that by Your Spirit You are present and You fuse Yourself with us and You bring new understanding, that we are renewed in the spirit of our minds, that this is a place in which You expose Yourself to us in such a way that we can never be the same again. Because as we see You, we are transformed to be who we've always been in Your mind and heart.